It is great to talk to you two today. Thank you for the time.
Our pleasure.
Pleasure.
So, you've been doing this from the start. What does it mean to you to come back and now have it live action today?
What does it mean to come back? Well, I strapped my dentures in and no, it's such a delight to revisit these characters who never went away.
So, what about you? You know, these characters have left an indelible mark for a lot of people. A lot of kids have grown up on this, and I mean, a lot of strong feelings. What does that feel like now that it's live action too?
It's now that it's a live action reinvention of the Fairly OddParents, Fairly Odder. I'm just stunned to still be part of this because we love these characters so much. We've had such great fun over the decades, over the years, getting to portray these two. And Susanne and I have great admiration for each other. We really love performing together. So when this opportunity came up completely unexpectedly, we're both like, we get to do it again? Oh, yeah. All right, I'm in. Let's go, baby. I know it's part of people's childhood and history and things, but it's a huge part of our own careers and our own lives. And yeah, it's just fantastic.
Yes.
Well, starting back with you, Susanne, in terms of creating this into live action, did that have an impact on how you're playing these roles or how the production was done?
Live action making a difference in ours? No, because I recorded in a recording studio, so I didn't even get to interact with any of the actors. But it's such a joy to see them. I mean, people in the flesh who are really talented, singing and dancing their hearts out. And but I wasn't a part of the actual live action. I was just amazed that, they want us back? Because we both thought, oh, good luck to the people who are playing Cosmo and Wanda.
Well, and the fact that the action actually imitates the frantic energy of the franchise is remarkable. And that you both have kept that energy at such an amazing level too for the voice acting, which I mean is integral to how this plays out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
I that's a good way to describe Cosmo when I'm asked, is that he is happy energy. Not intelligent energy, but just happy energy. Let's go. What are we doing next? Yeah, he's very much like a child without being childish. He's just childlike and fun. And how can you not have fun doing that? These characters.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, for both of you, is there a favorite element of the personalities then? I mean, do you have something you can pinpoint after all these years?
Well, I can pinpoint just how soothing Wanda is. She's just, you just want to fall asleep to her.
I would say the same thing. The two most soothing voices in animation history. Right there. Kids won't go to bed. Turn on the Fairly OddParents. They snooze it in no time.
Does it? I mean, this is from someone I've talked to a lot of people who've done voice work over the years, but like, how do you keep your voices in shape to do this? It sounds like you're really damaging things.
Here's my standard joke. I had my voice box replaced with the Galapagos Island turtle, so it will never change and I will never die. Susanne?
Well, the way I'm speaking now is really not how I speak. I speak like this every day. Did you get your mail yet?
It is fantastic. I guess I wonder if it brings new things to new fans because, there's not a lot to compare it to across other shows. I mean, you have the disparity of something like Family Guy or The Simpsons or something like that, which is just a completely different plane of existence from this. And especially for the longevity as well. Do you ever, I mean, I was gonna say, do you get recognized? But like, I mean, after all these years, I'm assuming in Hollywood or, working in the business, do people come up to you about these characters still?
Well, because I talk like this in the grocery store, I there you do get a few people.
That would certainly call you out in public for sure.
Fortunately, no one expects Cosmo's voice to come out of my head. So I rarely get recognized for Cosmo, but for other things, yeah.
Well, I mean, the other side of this is you both have worked so long professionally in so many amazing things. I'm assuming, though, you've booked other things based on just how successful you've been with this. Does it lend itself to other jobs, I guess?
Well, I think building a career in animation, absolutely a wonderful big job like the Fairly OddParents does help open doors for other things.
And my answer to that question, has it opened many doors, other doors? Absolutely. And I sort of fell backwards into voiceover, specifically animation voice acting from live action and theater. And I know that Suzanne's theater resume goes way beyond mine. But then being in animation voiceover led me back into on camera. Scott Fellows, one of the writers and producers on Fairly OddParents, had his own shows for Nickelodeon, Ned's Declassified and Big Time Rush, and then that's how I got involved with those shows. So yeah, it's been a huge bonus.
Well, the last thing I want to know is, what is the best part of this journey over all the years of doing this? What has been the cherry on top?
The cherry on top is getting a paycheck. No, I just getting to work with people like this tall guy, drinkable guy. It's just been a joy, and animation voiceover on its own is a gift to be able to have a job like that where you can just come in and just laugh. So it's been wonderful.
I have the same answer to that question. The best part of this is getting to work with such incredibly talented, funny, versatile, gifted, warm, genuine, awesome people like Susanne. I saw Susanne in a show before I ever met her, and she absolutely knocked me out. I mean, I seriously, I was crying, laughing, and then years later, I got to work with her, and then we got to work with each other for a long time, and we're still doing it. And what an honor! What a great pleasure it is. Yes.
And we just started with that Oh Yeah cartoon,
right?
And we auditioned at this little table set up. Remember that? Yeah. And but it grew, which just shows how wonderful the writing was and is in this Fairly Odder.
Well, thank you both so much for the time. I really appreciate it. It is tremendously amazing to speak to you both. So thank you very much.
Well, we're both holograms at this point, so thank you, Andrew. It's been our pleasure.
That'll make sequels very easy to do then.
That's true.